Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have new video in of a violent hit and run in downtown Minneapolis. Carl Vargas was riding his motorcycle when he was hit by a car and the driver took off. Then, while Vargas was lying on the ground, someone stole his backpack with his phone, wallet, and ID. Ian Russell spoke with his family, who was so frustrated by the police response, they're taking matters into their own hands. Ian?
Yeah, well, Julie, MPD says this is an active and ongoing investigation, but the family says they still feel left in the dark. It's why they've been going building to see if anyone knows who did this and to bring whoever did to justice. During rush hour in Minneapolis, this intersection doesn't mean much. Another stop on the way home. For Victoria Nichols and Annie Meissner, this intersection now means everything.
My brother Carl was riding his motorcycle home.
Early in the morning on July 14th, their nephew and brother, Carl Vargas, was riding his motorcycle along 3rd Avenue in Minneapolis, what should have been an easy ride.
Where is he at? Did he survive?
Now leaving them with more questions than answers.
What it was at first was anger. Was probably the first one. Obviously, at the whole situation and the fact that these guys did what they did.
That night, at the intersection of 3rd and 7th, Carl was hit by a speeding car.
They fled the scene and left him for dead.
MPD says it is investigating. Victoria and Andy say it doesn't feel like enough.
And we're waiting to hear back to see what is being done, but it feels like not enough is being done.
Victoria and Andy have spent days getting surveillance video from buildings nearby.
There's several camera angles that we have
Showing us them on Tuesday.
And then the actual impact happens right now. The only car that comes after the Camaro, of which the two suspects enter in and then continue down 7th Street.
Those videos show that black Camaro speeding down 7th, speeding through and running that red so fast that the tires smoke when it comes to a stop. To make matters worse, while Carl is lying on the ground in pain, someone comes up and takes his bag.
The random guy take his bag, which made it impossible for first responders to even identify Carl, and we didn't find out pretty much till Monday.
Carl is thankfully okay, currently at the hospital recovering, and while he rests, Victoria and Andy say they won't until they know who did this.
Trying to get justice for Carl. I mean, that's really our bottom line. That's really the end game here.
Now, the family is looking for help and answers, and we've got a link to help them in this story on KARE11.com. MPD told me this afternoon they are investigating but could not provide further details. Julie.
Thank you, Ian.